Boy howdy everyone, it's back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more, you guessed it, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time, we lent ear to a Rothian who definitely wanted to get an idea of what path she wanted. And this time, we're going to be dealing with Flynn's Affinity mission here, which is Bees in the Pod. 2 Bees in the Pod is required in Chapter 11 and also is required in NLA. So, it's actually a pretty easy mission. So, here we go.
Mustache Man delivery!
Whew, I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing? That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache Man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real reason for visit is for Linley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Why, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimio-sums with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, Lan. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
All right, I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
Up my alley? It is my alley!
All right, let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
Commander Van Damme has the just development for a new weapon for us. It's gonna be a big one, so let's continue on. So, basically, this mission actually requires us to go back to the Outfitter's test hangar, which is not exactly far, so we're heading back there immediately. Ironically enough, it's actually a fun mission. Alright, so we're here already. It's honestly a pretty easy one, though. There's gonna be 2 main objectives we're gonna have to be doing in this one, so let's just head over.
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn,
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big. We'll just have to try it out and see, won't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we have our objectives here. Technically speaking, there's also something over here I forgot to get, so yeah, let's get that out of the way. Anyway, Alan and Brant are over there and over there. So let's go talk to Alan first, he's closest.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Ah, right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
I'm no longer on Earth.
That's a fair point. It's true that Earth may not have possessed this technology, but Mira could be a different story.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means Xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skulls. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our magnetic trap problem.
Come on, guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
Time to hunt down a giant laser. Now, a lot of the enemies can be found in either Oblivia or the Cuevas. The Cueva competitors is what we need to go for. It does not matter where you go, it just matters where you want to get them. And to be perfectly honest, there's a few locations that are easier than the one that's trying to tell you to go into in Formodia, because that one has a tyrant. Do not do that one. If you want to have an easier time, just go to Cauldros and then immediately take down those guys in the sky. We're already here. Now, I wanted to go to Cauldros because it's a lot easier to do it here than it is to do it in any other area, and they're not exactly high enough level. Ironically enough, they're pretty easy to take down nowadays. You see one right over here, back to level 44. They're pretty easy to take down. Hunter's Blow! Alright. Let's see if we can take this thing down quickly, because it's not going to be even remotely hard. Alright, let's go Blue Arm, and then let's go and get our forts. We need 3 of them, so it's likely to take at least more than 3 fights.
Look at
Gotcha.
that! Follow up with melee attack.
And there we go.
We got it. Let's move.
That's 1 down. We need 2 more to go, and it's right over here. Hello, buddy. Hunter's Blow once again as an introduction.
Move in and land a hit.
I almost broke your leg. Eh.
Gravity.
Oh, yeah. I love Gothic Dive. I missed.
Shadow strike.
Bruh.
Leave it to me.
Alright, that's it.
Now,
Ghost.
topple him with some gunfire.
So bothersome how it managed to avoid me as much as possible. I am so mental.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
And let's just take care of you once and for all.
So,
There we go.
base menu later?
Fortunately, I actually got parts, which I don't want. Unironically enough, parts are not actually what I was aiming for. Bruh. I think there's an item over here I can actually grab that's around my level. I'm 51, so I can ignore all the enemies around the area at least. So, let's get the alien wreckage out of here. Perfect. Once you get one, another one pops up. Easy, understandable reason. You can technically go in the sky for them, but technically speaking, this will mean Elma will not be able to fight with you. But I don't have much of a choice. Let's go fly up.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, you want to fight? Oh, I don't even know why you want to fight
Open
me.
fire.
Bumping up. How's this?
There we go.
Burn Nova.
Boom.
Bumping up. How's this?
Gravity.
All right, let's just do this to you. What? Okay.
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Bruh, get over here.
Boost attack.
Usek is kind of one of the weaker arts when this dang Skelos introduction. There we go. 1 down. I believe the next one's over here.
To them.
And then it should be easy. We can technically get away with just having 2 Skelos for this. It doesn't really matter. And it's dead. Whoa.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Dumb luck, but I really didn't need this. It's level 30 gear. Bruh, the one time I don't want gold chests. Damn it. It always hurts every single time. Something below. Or is it above? It's above. We're going back up in order to get more of them out of the way. I'll cut ahead to be right back, because this is going to take a while. 4 for the price of 1. Man, that was easy. Let's go back to dang NLA again and get Alan to get this all ready. Well, that was easy. Honestly, I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but man, my fuel is not appreciating me right now. It's a good thing I have a lot of Meridium, otherwise I would care.
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
5 of them.
Amazing. I have to hand it to the Ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me. With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
One problem down, one to go.
Time to head to the other person who needs anything help, Brenna over here, who is currently dealing with other things. Brenna! Hello.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here. But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
I guess not.
There's a way to get around the problem.
Maybe. There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Hey, that's it! We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
The material you're looking for, ironically enough, is the material I finally finished, which is actually pretty good. This is why I waited a long time for the mission. Marine Ruddle is an annoying item to get in Frontier Nav, and believe me, there are only a few locations you can actually get it in this game when it comes down to the replacement sites. You want placement site 401, 414, 418, 504, and 508. Get those items immediately, put a probe on there, and then you can get them. It's gonna take a little bit of time because they are a rare material and they're required for XX augments, so you will be taking some time to get this one out of the way.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
I have 13 of them. Ha!
Dunno. Never seen it before. I'd have to test it, but... yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
I can see that. Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I? I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
All right, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Time to go back to the commander and get this information done. He is actually located back in, well, you guessed it, the barracks. All right, Commander, I know you've been waiting for food, but come on.
Well, I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
Two peas in a pod is done. The cannon is now been made, and we got a glimpse of Lynn's past about her parents. The two materials you get access to by bulk are unique Skull weapons. They cover the entire back of a Skull. Let's get to the AM manufacturer and actually show off what this one is. We gotta develop new gear. It's right here. Head Pexton series is powered by several levels of cannon generators like a Dreadnought class warship. This thing is possibly one of the most damaging weapons in the game. However, it takes your entire back unit to completely use. You will not be able to use this very easily. Not only that, all the variations are here, level 30, level 50, and level 60. You will not be getting this for a long while. But, as you see, the damage is worth it. Especially if you get caught big time, and then you can use it more efficiently. Although, fuel-wise, it's probably the most expensive one to use, because it takes up 1,200 units of fuel. A light Skull will burn through most of its fuel when doing this. A heavier Skull is likely the better option if you really want to have this back weapon. Otherwise, this is the best you got. Damage-wise, it's probably the best thing in the game for several reasons, but there are better weapons out there when it comes to damaging because it only hits in front and not around. With all that done, technically speaking, I would be continuing on more, but today I have some stuff to do, so unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to say we're going to be stopping here for today. I know, a little bit sad that we have to stop here immediately, but to be honest, I have some stuff to do that I really cannot put off, and it's honestly pretty annoying. Well, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, I'll be right back about dealing with something else. So, see you all next time.